Hey folks, this is Vince and Natalie with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to check out Sid Meier's Civilization: A New Dawn, the board game. This is a game that supports 2 to 4 players. It's for ages 14 and up, and the average play time is 1 to 2 hours, but the way we're going to play, probably a lot longer than that. So this is our first time playing, so I just want to get something clear right out of the gate. This is not going to be a perfect game. Setting this game up took me half an hour, 45 minutes. The rules are a little unclear in some places. It's just not a very intuitive game to learn, in my opinion. For example, how to earn these trade tokens. There's no like quick FAQ. These are the actions in the game that could be performed to earn trade tokens. Now, there's none of that. The way to earn them is scattered in the rulebook, so we may miss 1 or 2 things as we play. But I'm going to try and introduce you to it, and if you like what you see here, you can pick it up, buy it, and give it a shot on your own. So, Civilization: A New Dawn. Here's a quick look at the box insert. There's a bunch of stuff that we're not using because they belong to the other players. This is a modular board, so these pieces will slide together. The setup that we have here is the setup that is recommended in the rulebook for first-time players, so there's a particular method of setting everything up. So we'll just put it off to the side for now. The rulebook is roughly 16 pages long, give or take. There is a little like quick reference in the back, but again, it doesn't cover everything I need to know. So we may be shifting or sifting through this every now and again to get answers, or just wing it, as I often do. Okay, so you've got a lot of components here. I'm going to go ahead and just go from top to bottom. These are objective cards. There's more in the box, but you're going to take 3 of them at random and then just draw them out. Each card has 2 objectives on it, and your goal is to complete 1 on each of the 3 cards. So I might try and go for Populous, and let's just take them all so you can see them. So here's the 3 that we're working with for this particular game. There's Populous, Civilized, Technophile, Preservationist, Money Grubber, and Scholarly. And again, I'm going to try and complete 1 of each of these on each card. So your objective is to get 3 objectives done in order to win the game. That's how that goes. This is have 5 mature cities on the board, and once you have that, you put one of your control markers on it to show that you've done that. 2, I'm not sure what, 2 natural wonders. If you control 2 natural wonders on the board, then that counts as being done with that. Having 8 cities, mature or not, I'll explain what mature is later, but having 8 cities on the board counts for that. Having 2 economic yellow wonders counts toward that. This one is have your tech dial get to 24, which is the maximum value. By the way, if your tech dial ever gets to 24, you can reset it to 15, which is 1 step above tech 3. That way you can keep earning tech 4 improvements. Again, I'll get to that. Long story short, get to 24 on your tech dial. That completes that. This one is 2 science wonders, these dark blue ones. Okay, so we're going to try and complete those objectives. There's more in the box. Speaking of wonders, there's wonders off to the right. There's 4 types of wonders, yellow, red, purple, blue. I think yellow is economic, red is military, purple is culture, and blue is science. And setup is going to change how this is done, but there are ancient wonders, medieval wonders, and modern wonders. In a 2-player game, you're going to randomly take out 1 ancient and 1 medieval. So I've got an ancient wonder here, then a medieval wonder, and then 2 modern wonders here. The cost to buy these wonders or build them is in the bottom left-hand corner. You're going to be spending production in order to do that, and there's also symbols on these to help you produce these wonders. There are various symbols on the board, like these are rocks, for example, that you can earn by controlling that space, and you can turn those tokens in to help you build these wonders. Again, that's just a quick overview of that. These tokens match that. There are good tokens here that players will earn throughout the game. They can put on their cards. Then they can spend them to make their actions more powerful. And I'll get to a player's actions in a little bit. Dice are going to be rolled throughout the game. This is the Barbarian turn tracker. This will turn at the beginning of every one of my turns, at the start player's turns. And whenever it gets to this space, then Barbarians will respawn on the map on their home space, assuming that it's not being controlled by somebody else. These 2 spaces mean that the Barbarians will move. You're going to roll a die, and you're going to observe this here. This is like a little guide. The 6 means go this way, or 1 means go this way. All barbarians will move in that direction depending on the die roll. And you're just going to rotate that at random prior to game start. Okay? And this box means that players will earn a good for every mature city that they have at that point in time. And I'll explain what mature cities are in a moment. Modular board is set up via the rulebook. This board typically has 6 terrain types. Water is impassable, so we'll just focus on the other 5. There's regular green. Let me just go ahead and zoom in so you can see a little bit better. There's the easiest, which is like plains, and then you've got these dark green hills, I guess, and then you've got these scattered trees on here. That's forest type. That's the 3rd most difficult. Then you've got desert, which is 4, and mountain, which is 5. Mountain being the hardest to pass. And that's important because a lot of your actions in this game, depending on where your card is located in your tableau or your array here, will determine where you can perform these actions. Your board is numbered 1 through 5. So if cards typically go from left to right. And the more they go left to right, the more powerful they become. So a card that is on the number 5 spot can almost be performed anywhere, because that means that that action can be performed on mountains or lower. If I had a card in the 3 slot, however, and I activated that action, then that action could only be performed on forests, hills, or plains. So the more a card goes from left to right, the more powerful it becomes, because it can be activated across all terrain types rather than just a couple. So that's what this is all about. Whenever a player takes an action, they move the card down. All of the cards prior to it shift this way, and then this card goes to the end. So all of that would move down. For setup, you just look at whatever civilization you are. I'm Sumeria. And on the very bottom, it tells you your Tech 1 cards go here first. It tells you in what order to put them in down here. And each civilization has an ability. So there's that. Each player will get a color, a deck of Tech cards. You start with the Tech 1 cards here. This deck doesn't need to be shuffled or anything. As you get further along this dial, and you pass like the Tech 2 or the Tech 3 points, you can pick a card from that tech and replace an existing one to make it more powerful. So you can make your actions more powerful by moving up the tech dial here, and you're just going to replace cards as you need to via this deck. Players have these control tokens they'll be using to control spots on the board. This is the basic side, and this is the reinforced side. Reinforced sides give bonuses to combat. If barbarians try to enter a reinforced side, they just sort of bounce back like they were hit by a shield or something. And then this gets flipped back to the regular side as if it was spent, kind of thing. But that allows you to expand your territory. Whenever you put these control markers down on the board and you happen to cover one of these resources up, you get to take that token off the board and claim it for your own. Then later you can turn them in to help you build these wonders over here. Natural wonders, whenever you take those, are permanent, meaning when you spend them, you get to use them once for that turn, and then you can reuse it on a future turn. So you always have access to this when it comes to natural wonders. These are one-time use, and these natural wonders are permanent. If you control that area, you keep that, and then you keep using it turn after turn as you need to. What else did I miss? So we've got different goods on the board. We've got these control markers. You put your capital city on the star spaces. She's got hers down here. City-states. City-states are these. The space behind it will tell you what to put there. There are more city-states above the camera that you can't see, but they will typically have a color on the bottom and a symbol on the left. It's either going to be a circle or a diamond. So you have to pay attention to, okay, this is a circle and it's a blue. So I've got my blue and I got my circle. There is a city-state that has a blue with a diamond on it. So you have to make sure that you're not grabbing the wrong one and putting it down. City-states can be conquered, but primarily you're going to send caravans from a capital city or from a mature city to these city-states to earn one of their diplomacy cards here, and they will help you out. You also get 2 of these trade goods whenever you complete a route. These go back to your card once you complete a route. All right, I'll explain actions in a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that's everything on the main board here. I'm getting through this as quickly as possible. All right, so there are multiple things that a player can do on their turn, but you can only choose one. So you're going to take an action, other player's going to take an action, you take an action, they take an action, so on. Again, at the beginning of every one of my turns, I have to rotate that. So let's go through each of these one by one. You've got a foreign trade card to start with. This card allows you to move each of your caravans up to 3 spaces, but they can only move across terrain based on where they currently are. If I were to activate this one right now, I could only move a caravan across plains. I would not be able to enter forest because that's on the 3 difficulty space. I could not enter mountain spaces or anything like that because this is a very weak action right now. When this becomes more powerful, this will be able to travel across tougher terrain. So that allows you to move caravans around. The upgraded versions of that card give you more caravans to work with. But for now, you only get 1. The Early Empire card, place 2 control tokens on spaces matching this terrain or lower that are adjacent to friendly cities. So I can start surrounding my cities with these control markers. Again, I have to match the terrain though. This right now is on these hills, so I can only put control markers on hills or lower. I could not put this on a mountain space right now because that mountain is up here. I'd have to get this Early Empire card up here before I can put a control marker on it. Okay. Whenever you completely surround a city with control markers, not counting water spaces are like free spaces, like in bingo. So this right here is a surrounded city because I can't put control markers in the water. These 2 are the only land next to this. Once that is done, this counts as a mature city. And again, mature cities will give you goods whenever this dial comes around. And also caravans can only spawn from your home city, which is this, or mature cities. So maturing a city is good. Okay. So that's what that does. Early Empire, expand your influence. Astrology, either 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, move your tech dial up that many spaces. If you happen to pass a Roman numeral, pull a card out of the deck and replace one of your cards. Masonry, reinforce a number of your control tokens. So you can, again, they start off on the basic side, but you can flip them over to the other side to make them reinforced. It says here, reinforce a number of your control tokens up to this slot's number. So if you want to reinforce 4, which I can here, I can activate it now. If I activate it when it's down here, I can only reinforce 1 at that point. Or perform up to 2 attacks within 2 spaces of a friendly space. Your combat value equals this slot's number. So typically the attacker's power is a die roll plus whatever number they're currently on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be a +4 modifier to whatever I roll, plus if I have any other effect that might be going on. The defender will also roll a die and then get a bonus based on what I'm attacking. The rules for attacking barbarians and her, like other cities or city-states, they're all different in terms of defense. So we'll pull those out of the rulebook when we get there. But typically a barbarian is a die roll plus whatever difficulty terrain type they're on. So this barbarian on this mountain space is really powerful right now. When it gets to a plain space, then I'll have a better chance of beating it with a die roll. So there's that. So the Masonry card, reinforce or attack. And then pottery allows you to build 1 world wonder. Your production equals this slot's number. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I activated this now, I would have 5 production to use toward a wonder. And I need 8 for this particular one. So like, well, how do I get the remaining 8? Or how do I get the remaining 3 rather? I have 5, I need 8. Well, that's what these little symbols down here mean. I can turn in diamond if I had it, or rock if I had it. It's 2 production per token I turn in. And that would give me the extra production I need to build these wonders. One thing I didn't get to was whenever you earn these good tokens, you can add them to your cards and then turn them in to make that action more powerful. If you turn a good in that is on the foreign trade, your caravans, you can move 1 extra space. So this, by turning this in, allows you to move your caravans farther than you normally would. from the normal 3 spaces. By turning a good token that's on early Empire, you can add 1 more control token to the board. For every astrology good token that you turn in, you can turn your dial up 1 more tick. The Masonry, +1 to combat value, so you can make your attacks stronger. Pottery, turning these in, +1 production for wonders. So number plus any goods that you might have, diamond, whatever, +1 for each control good that, or +1 for each good token that you turn in. That will give you +1 toward production for that. So you can earn these good tokens and then make your actions more powerful as you go. I believe you earn 1 good token every time you destroy a Barbarian. You earn 2 good tokens by delivering a caravan to either a city-state or your opponent. And you also earn a good token for every mature city that you have when the dial gets there. What else am I forgetting? Diplomacy cards. Every time you successfully get a caravan to a city-state, you can take the appropriate city's diplomacy cards. And these diplomacy cards will give you a passive buff, typically for that city-state only. But if you were to attack that city-state in the future to try and conquer it, you would have to put that diplomacy card back. I can also trade with Ida Lee by sending a caravan from me to her, and I can take 1 of her diplomacy cards, but the minute I attack her, I have to give them back. So each player can only have 1 diplomacy card per city-state or player. So if I got a diplomacy card from Ida Lee, and then I traded with her again, I would not be able to take a second one. I could, but then I'd have to give back the one I already had. So you have to sort of like replace.
Chance it.
Yeah.
So what's the benefit of conquering a city-state?
The benefit of conquering a city-state allows you to, well, let's say that you really want to complete this. There's an objective, control 2 natural wonders or whatever, or let's say you're trying to get a particular foothold on something, or there might be an objective in there, maybe befriend or conquer so many cities. I don't know. Mm-hmm. So there may be a reason why you want to conquer a city-state. If you want to, I don't know. I don't know what the benefit is, to tell you the truth. Again, this is my first game, so that's a question I can't fully answer right now.
How do you capture these things? You just put control tokens?
You put control markers on them.
That includes the natural stuff?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. So that, in a nutshell, is Civilization: A New Dawn. Again, this is not going to be a perfect game, and there's going to be rules that I miss, but that's the gist of it. So I have myself set up to go first because I'll control that. And I'll just perform 1 of these 5 actions.
How do you cross water?
You can't cross water.
You can't build bridges?
No.
That's lame.
you have to go around water. Okay, so let's do build 1 wonder. No, I don't think I can afford that. Masonry, reinforce. I guess I will do astrology. And that means I can move this up 3 times. So I'm up to 3 already, and I've got my first tech upgrade already. So I'm going to look through my 2s now and see which of these I want to replace here. Let's see. I guess you can take your turn while you're doing that. I don't have any idea what these do. I might... Which one would I want to do next? That's culture. Okay.
I will place 2 control tokens.
Fine. I'll upgrade my science. Alright, so 1 goes back in the deck.
Now it's your turn.
Okay, so what did you do now?
I placed 2 control tokens.
Okay. It has to be adjacent to, whenever you put these down, they have to be adjacent to a city. So this one you have to put like here or here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It says here, to place a control token, the player takes 1 of his or her unused control tokens, places it on a space adjacent to a friendly city.
Ew. Right.
So, yeah, you can't, like, put control tokens out there as far as I know.
Oh, that stinks. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to then.
But you can build more cities to expand your reach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, in the future? All right. So now it's my turn again. Okay. So let's go with. That's 5. Oh, okay, I have to rotate this. I forgot. The blank, so nothing happens right now. I guess we'll do. Oh, this is kind of hemmed in there. I don't like any of these, to be honest. Reinforcing 2 attacks within 2 spaces of a friendly space. Pottery, build 1 wonder, or build 1 city on a legal space within 2 spaces of a friendly space. So I could put a city here. Yeah, because this is a friendly space, so I could put a city here if I want, but the Barbarians are right there.
If you build a city on a resource,
you take it.
You take it, and that includes for this.
I don't think you can put a city on a natural wonder.
Okay.
You can. I'm pretty sure you can put one on here, but not on a natural wonder. At least I think so.
Okay.
Again, there's some rules I'm just not going to understand. At least not yet. Let's go with. I guess we'll do. Build 1 city on a legal space of this slot's terrain, or lower than 2 spaces of a friendly space. Well, this is 1. I could also go here, like 1, 2, and this is a mountain space. So maybe I'll do something like that and take this rock, assuming I'm allowed to do that. And then this pottery goes all the way down.
I guess I'll do. I don't know. I'll do reinforce.
Okay. That means that when you reinforce, so are you going to attack or are you going? Well, I don't think there's anything in range. When you do that, that means you get.
Just
you can
reinforce these 2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Okay. All right. Masonry. Oh, my turn. The Barbarians move. So I roll the die, and 4. They move this way 1 space. So 1. Now, when they move off the board, they go the opposite direction. I think I got them all. All right. So now I might want to do Masonry because that Barbarian there is getting a little close. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Perform up to 2 attacks within 2 spaces of a friendly space. Your combat value equals this number's slot, 5. So I'm going to roll a die, and it's a 6. 6 plus 5 is 11.
Nice.
Barbarian has a rule of 1 plus 1 difficulty of that space is 2. So I destroyed him. So this Barbarian goes off the board temporarily. He'll respawn here later probably. And I get a goods token anywhere I want. I'm going to put that on my science, I think, for right now. And this masonry... Now, I can't attack again because there's nothing within range. So, this one, when you defeat a barbarian, gain 1 resource of your choice from the supply in addition to a trade token. Okay, so I get to choose one of these resources over here. I guess I would want... What's that? It's culture. Okay, yeah, I'll take one of these culture tokens. Okay, so that was my action.
I'm gonna build a city.
You're gonna build a city?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I build it here?
It says within 2 spaces of a friendly... was it friendly
space?
Territory or friendly city? Let's see.
Within 2 spaces of a friendly space.
Okay, yeah, this is a friendly space. So yeah, you could 1, 2. Yeah, you could do that.
Right. And it's on rock, so and
Yeah.
it's in my last slot.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Now this moves over. Okay, so this says to gain a good for all mature cities that you have. At least I'm pretty sure. Each player places one trade token on a card in his or her focus row for each of his or her mature cities. I don't have any mature cities yet. Do you?
No.
No. So that we don't observe that. So I guess I'll go. Early Empire. I'm going to go ahead and play that. And place 2 control tokens on spaces matching this slot's terrain or lower. This is mountain spaces. So I'm going to put one here. And if I put one here, that matures this, but these are tougher. But they're the same. You know, I'll just go ahead and put one here. So now this is completely mature now, this city, because it's surrounded by water and or control tokens.
Oh, when you're adjacent to these, you grab them?
What do you mean? No, when you land on them.
Oh, how did you land on that one?
How did I get that?
Yeah.
How did I get that? I don't know. I have to put a control marker there, I think. Is that what did I take that? Did I take?
I think so.
I don't even remember anymore.
I don't remember.
All right, well then I'll put it back for now.
I'm sorry.
It's
I was
fine.
just wondering.
No, it's fine.
I feel so bad.
No, I mean, if I screwed up, I screwed up, and that's going to happen a lot in this video. I did mention that, so I'm yelling at the folks at home. Okay.
But you got that one, right?
I got that one via my ability here.
Yes.
All right, so I did Early Empire, put control tokens down.
Nice.
And now these move up.
Sorry.
All right, that's fine. All right, so now it's your turn.
Okay. I will do my foreign trade.
Okay.
Move each of your caravans up to 3 spaces. They can move into spaces matching the slot's terrain or lower.
Okay.
So where does it start?
Capital city or a mature city.
All right, capital city. So can I do 1, 2, 3?
You can.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Did I trade with my city?
No, you have to trade with a city-state or me.
So you can never trade with your own city?
Correct.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so now Barbarians move again on that. So I roll dice. It's a 2. 2s move this way.
What if he lands on my caravan?
All right, so off the board, reverse there, and then here. Did I miss a barbarian? I don't think so. Okay.
If a barbarian lands in your caravan, do they attack
It gets destroyed, yeah.
Really?
But you've got your city there, so you may want to attack it before that happens.
What is a star thing?
What star thing? That means barbarians will respawn if they've been defeated.
Oh, only if they've been defeated?
Right.
I see.
So this C would come back here at some point.
Okay.
Okay, so with me, I've got foreign trade up here. Do I use that? Do I care about foreign trade at this point? I wouldn't mind some more good. Okay, so I don't want to waste it. I'm going to go ahead and use it. This will give me 3 spaces across any terrain I want, starting from capital city. This is not mature yet, so I can't start here. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Let's see, if I go toward that, I could lose it. Where's the closest city-state? Here. That's stupid. Alright, so maybe 1, 2, 3 and put it there on this one. And then try and just make a break for it. So all those slide down, and it is your turn.
I'm getting 5 astrology things.
5 astrology. Yeah, okay. So you get 5 tech points.
Okay, and now what does that do?
Well, you pass the Roman numeral 2. So you can go through your deck and pick a 2 and replace one of your 1s.
Anyone?
Any 2.
But any, like, tech?
Any 2. Any Roman numeral 2.
Yes, but any tech.
Yes, any tech, but it has to be Roman numeral 2.
Yes, okay. These are all 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn to.
Alright, so you're going to do that? Okay. So I will... Oh, this goes here. Barbarians spawn. C spawns here. Okay. I'm a little concerned about this barbarian coming at me. What if I could attack it again with Masonry. but it's on a mountain space, and those are really protected. All right, so what I'll do is I'll use my mathematics to, and I'm going to spend this as well, I think. This gives me 5 plus 1 is 6. So I'm going to spend this good token and use this. That gives me 5 plus 1 is 6. So 3 plus 6 is 9. I'm up to 9. I also passed another Roman numeral 2. So that means I get to upgrade one of these cards to another 2 tech. I only got 4 left. Which one am I using a lot of? Reinforce number of your control tokens up to that slot's number, or perform 2 attacks through spaces. Your combat. Okay, I think I might want iron working. There's a lot of combat going on, at least near me. So I'm going to get iron working here. This gives me a bonus to barbarians. So I'm going to go ahead and take masonry out and put iron working in. And that'll make that ability more powerful come time to attack a barbarian. Okay, it is your turn again. I guess you're still looking through your cards.
I'll do mathematics.
Mathematics, uh-huh. So you can just take your 1 back. Yep.
And then, yes, like that. Sure.
Okay.
And I will do, gosh. Okay. I'll do early empire.
All right, early empire.
That's 2 control tokens.
Yep, on spaces of the terrain that you used.
Yes.
Or lower.
Yeah. So can I do a control token on this?
Yeah. So
Is
that.
that mine?
Yes, so you can take that, and now you can use it every turn as you need to produce.
And this is just 1 diamond?
1 diamond, yeah.
Okay. And then my other one will be here.
Did you put? Was that on the 5 space when you did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was.
Okay. All right. Well, they're
What?
OCD. Okay. Oh my God. Get out.
All right.
Your Can you fix that?
Okay. I'll fix it.
Wow. Wow. Get out. All right. So this moves up to the blank side.
Sorry.
Pottery is build 1 city on a legal space of the slot's terrain or lower within 2 spaces. Okay, so I could put another city down. Like maybe I'll put it here within 2 spaces, 1, 2, and yeah, because it's on mountain.
I forgot. What does this determine?
Yeah, let's do that.
Sorry.
Say what now?
What does those numbers determine?
This?
Yeah.
The direction of the barbarians based on the die roll.
But isn't the direction always going to be that?
No. This tells you what the barbarians do. This tells you what direction they move in. Right now it's on. This tells. Right now we're on the blank space.
Yeah.
Nothing happens with the barbarians. They don't move.
Yeah.
Next turn they will move.
Yeah.
How do they move? That's what this is for. That tells you what direction they move in via a die roll.
Okay.
Take your
All
turn
right,
and I'll show you.
So the arrows just mean that they're moving. Is
Yes.
that what it means?
Yes.
Okay, I thought the arrows were like the
No.
direction.
No.
Okay, sorry. All right.
They're pointing in the same direction.
I will do masonry and I'll perform up to 2 attacks with 5 thing.
Okay. So you've got a +5 modifier to your attack.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and roll die and see what you get.
What happens if I attack the city state as well?
That I'll have to look up the rules, but if you want, I can do that. 4 plus 5 is 9. The barbarian is on a. He's not going to be able to roll higher than a 9. 3. Okay, you're good. So 3 plus 1 is 4. So you beat the barbarian.
Okay.
You get a goods token,
Okay.
and you can put that anywhere you want on any of your cards. And you get 1 more attack if you want. If you want to attack the city state, I can look that up real quick.
Yeah, look it up because I'm curious.
Okay. City state has a bonus of 8.
Ooh.
So if you attack a city state, it's going to get to roll a die plus get 8 to guard. Yeah, so
And there's no benefit to it.
I'd have to look up
Dang.
why.
Okay, forget it.
But
Yeah.
taking a city state is going to be very difficult to do.
Yeah. I guess I'll put this one. I guess here.
Okay. All right. So now it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Here. Now this move. See. Barbarians move. Mm-hmm. Now I have to roll a die to see what direction they move. 6.
Well,
They move
back.
this way. So this one moves here. This one moves here. This one moves down here. This one moves down here.
Let's see.
And I think.
And this one would have moved down
Yes.
there. Let's
Mhm.
see. Okay.
Okay. So my turn. I will do. See, now they're out of range of ironworking, so I can't attack. Oh, I can attack that one. The downside is they have a bonus of +5 because of the mountain area that they're in. But I have ironworking. I get a bonus, so I may end up using it. Try and get rid of this guy. So ironworking, I get 2 attacks within 3 spaces of a friendly space. So I'm going to roll a die. And it's going to be 3 plus 5 is 8. But this says your value equals this slot's number plus 1 or plus 3 if attacking a barbarian. So 5 plus 3 is 8, plus another 3 is 11. In order for him to tie me, he needs a 6. Because he's on a mountain space, which is 5. He needs a 6. And he got a 5. Ooh. So I barely beat him.
How do you take over their camp?
You put a control marker on it.
Oh, really?
Pretty sure. Yeah. So that barbarian goes away. I get a good token on any of my cards, plus I get to take an additional supply per my ability. So what would I want from over here, if anything? I'll take there's a rock right there, so I don't see a reason to take the rock. Maybe I'll take a diamond.
So is this like you either spend 8 rock or 8 whatever?
No.
It's each?
No. I'll re-explain it when it comes time to build. Let me know when you're ready for a natural wonder, and I'll explain it to you.
I'm ready.
You're ready now. All right. Well, let me put this down. All right. So, Harry, let me move this. All right. I want to put this. Early Empire does what? Plus, yeah. I need more control tokens, I think. Okay. So, all right. Wonders. I'll re-explain that. So, to produce this number in the bottom left
Yes.
is the production that you need to build a wonder.
Yes.
The production, the way you generate it, it's going to be whatever number this is on, in this case 5, so you need 3 more for this 8.
Okay.
To get that remaining 3, you can turn in tokens of that type to get 2 each.
Okay.
So a diamond is 2 more. That will give you 7 out of the 8 that you need.
I have a cost of all world wonders is reduced by 1.
Well, there you go. So
I have 7.
all right, so if you can use your 5 plus your natural wonder diamond to make it 7. Egypt's ability reduces, so you could build a wonder if you want to.
Okay.
Well, it has to be top. You start top and you work your way down.
Yeah.
So you have to build
one
of those top 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is takes place at the end of each turn, it says?
What do you mean? I don't know what those say. Yeah, those are permanent. I don't know what they say, honestly.
Okay.
I haven't looked at them.
So does this mean that they can still attack your tokens?
When defending, increase your combat value by 2. Barbarians cannot move into spaces containing your cities or reinforce. So if they were to be adjacent to your reinforced tokens or your cities, they could not move into it.
But can they still attack it and destroy it?
No, they have to move into it before they can attack it. So this blocks barbarians from destroying your cities.
Okay.
If you decide to build it. The Petra. It's just extra defense, basically.
Yeah. You know what? I think I might get that. That sounds too good to pass up.
All right. So this matching wonder goes. Which city are you putting this on? I don't think it matters. I think that's for all cities, right?
Yeah.
So just put it under. Which city do you want?
The capital, I guess.
Right. So that would go here.
Okay.
Every city can only have 1 wonder on it, for the record.
Okay.
All right. So that moves down. My turn. This gets turned. Do you have any mature cities?
Not yet.
I have one.
Nice.
So I get a goods token, and I'm going to put that on, I think, Early Empire. And I'm going to use Early Empire to get some more tokens out, plus these 2. So I'm going to turn these 2 in. I'm going to get 4 tokens to put down. 2 plus the 2 good, the good boxes that I had. Okay, so I need to put 4 of these down. I'm going to put 1 here. And these can go anywhere because I'm on the 5 space. So I'm going to put 1 there, cover that up. I don't like that. I'm going to put 1 here, take that oil, Natural Wonder. And what's the most difficult space at this point? I don't know. Everything, this is more difficult. So I'm going to put that there. And I think I'm good. So this goes down there. Okay.
Now, I have to wonder, if a barbarian goes into here, does it just not move, or does it just...
This isn't reinforced yet.
Yeah.
So if it tries to attack you, it'll... I have to look it up.
Okay.
But you can lose control markers still if they're not reinforced. Barbarians can take over control markers that are not reinforced.
I see. Okay.
They could not go into these because these are reinforced.
So if
these 2 are not.
If there was a barbarian, he was supposed to move this way.
Yes.
Where does he go?
He would stay there.
Interesting. Okay. I'm going to move my caravan.
Okay. 3 spaces.
To the city space.
All right. So 1, 2, and now this goes back to your card.
Okay.
You get 2 goods for that city state.
Okay.
That city state has the pottery symbol, so you would get 2 for that.
Okay.
You also get a diplomacy card for, it's Buenos Aires, is it?
Yes.
They're all the same, pretty sure.
Okay.
So you get that.
Okay.
And that says, when you are building a wonder, reduce its cost by 2 if you do not already have a wonder of its type, meaning like a yellow or a red or whatever.
Yeah.
So that would have made your previous build even cheaper. But you didn't need it, honestly. So, all right, so that was your turn. I have to do this now, and we have another Barbarian movement. That is a 3 and 3s move this way. So we're back here, back up there, that way, and this one was defeated. So, yeah, all right, so that's it. For my turn, I might do 4 and trade again and deliver that here, probably. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 and deliver that caravan. That gives me 2 goods to put on that matching, which is ironworking. And I get to take the Carthage diplomacy card, which reads, when defending or when attacking a target other than Carthage, increase your combat value by 1 for each city-state token in friendly city within 2 spaces of a defending space. So, okay. More defense, I guess. All right, so it is now your turn.
5 on the advancement dial.
Okay, so you can move this up by 5.
And it says I can place 1 trade token from the supply on your focus cards.
Okay.
So that's this thing? That's my Age of 2?
Yes, trade token from the supply. Yes, so you can put that trade token I keep calling it a good token. It's a trade token. Yeah, you put it on any one of the cards and then move up the dial up 5, I guess. Based on where it was.
Okay. I guess I'll just do... I guess... I don't freaking know. Sorry. This one.
Okay. And you have to move your dial.
By 5?
Yeah. If it was on the 5th space, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. So it's at 10 now? So is that an Age 3?
Yes. That would be an Age 3 card that you get to pick. Okay. This goes up by 1. And that means the Barbarians respawn. We've got B, which was... Did we have a B? Maybe. I know we had an I.
Yeah.
I is here.
That's it.
F is there. D is there. B must have been on another board.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, maybe I covered it up. Did I cover it up? I did. B was there.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Okay, so now it's my turn. I am going to use mathematics to place one. This is my upgraded science, so like her, place one trade token from your supply on the supply to the focus card. So one of these anywhere I want. Which do I intend to do next? Early Empire again. I could do ironworking and take a lot of reinforced tokens. Or, that would give me production for that. Yeah, I might actually put it on pottery. If I had that here, that's 8, that's 5, that's 6, and then I would need 2 more. So I could use one of the... Okay, so I will put this on pottery to make way for a wonder for next turn. So there's that. This moves down, and it is your turn.
What's the difference between the age 2 and the age 3 research? It says, this one says place 1 trade token from the supply. Then this one says gain 1 resource of your choice. So what's the difference?
Resource meaning a stone or a diamond.
Wouldn't these be better?
Depends. It depends what you're going for. Those help you. Yes, the blue box. Those boxes help you make your actions better. The resources help you build the wonders faster.
Oh, I thought these were also for wonders.
They are, but these rocks and these diamonds, they give you 2.
Oh, they're 2. Okay.
Whereas the boxes only give you 1.
Okay, I see. I see what you mean. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I think
So what'd you take instead?
the caravan.
The caravan upgrade. So you get a second caravan.
Okay.
On that card. All right, y'all done?
Yeah.
All right. My turn.
Oh wait, no, I didn't. That was from like previous turns. That's
okay.
Still yet
All right.
to do my turn. I will do the Empire.
Okay. So you get what, 3 supply or 2 control tokens?
Yeah. I'll do that. I should probably think about getting rid of that camp, but we'll see. So yeah, a control token here,
Okay.
and another one, I guess here.
All right. I am going to use pottery to build a world wonder. This gives me, let's see, 5 to put toward a wonder. What is this one now? This is Oracle. At the start of your turn, you may swap 2 adjacent cards in your focus row. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So this is rock and culture, and I've got both. So what I'll do to build this wonder, I'm going to spend my 5 plus this rock token matches. Yeah, I'll spend the culture in case I make my way over here next. There's no other rock anywhere. So I'll spend my culture token, which also matches this symbol down here. So that's going to be 7 plus 1 is 8. So I'm going to spend that good, spend that, and I'm going to build the Oracle, which these are out of order. Okay, Oracle. Okay, so this goes under my capital.
Mm-hmm. We each have a different capital like icon, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Those are different. Maybe I put the wrong, actually.
Yeah, that's your capital, right?
Is it? Yeah, so that should be there. I didn't even notice they were different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, so that ends my turn. Pottery gets moved here.
I'll be attacking that barbarian down there.
This one here?
Yeah.
All right, yep, it's within 2 spaces of a friendly space. He's on the forest, so he gets a plus 3 modifier to whatever
5.
is rolled. 2.
7.
You have 7, and he gets a 4 plus 3 is 7. In a case of a tie, defender wins, but again, that card lets you attack twice. So you can attack that same barbarian again if you want.
Yes.
Okay. I'll try and roll low this time.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Sorry.
I didn't know he actually.
He defended.
He can defend. Oh, so he can defend twice?
Do you want to attack him again or not? Yes or no?
Yes, but I thought it was up to 2 attacks, like stacking on each other. No. I didn't.
That means roll twice.
Oh, okay.
So this is your second attack now on him.
6.
6 and
plus
6.
The 5.
Right, so you beat him.
Oh.
So this goes away.
Oh my gosh. That was
and you get a good token somewhere.
That was a freaking gamble.
Alright, and it's my turn.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm going to rotate this, and Barbarians move. They move 3, which is this way. So this one actually moves onto my token. This one goes the opposite direction. This one goes up this way. Alright, so I got to figure out now what happens when Barbarians move onto these spaces. So let me get back to you folks. Okay, so I just looked it up. It's just the control marker's lost. That's all that is. So it returns to me. Okay, so now it's my turn. I don't think I'm going to let that challenge go unanswered. So I'm going to go ahead and... Now, I could use my Oracle, actually, to swap cards around. I'm going to go ahead and swap... I kind of want Early Empire still. I'm going to swap Foreign Trade and Mathematics. Okay, now I'm going to take the Ironworking action and attack that Barbarian. I'm going to roll 5 plus 3 is 8. And he rolls a 1 plus 1 is 2. So I beat the Barbarian. I get a good that I can put on a card. I'll do Early Empire. And Early Empire. And then for my free good, what am I going to want? Maybe another culture? Or no, I'll take oil. Okay. So this moves down like that. Okay. So I think that's that turn.
Okay.
Actually, I don't need the oil because I've got oil. So rather than take the oil, I'll take I have diamond, I have rock. So I'll take culture. Because I already have the city-state that has oil on it, which is infinite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to build a wonder. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can build any one of these.
Okay.
Because I have that ability
Okay.
that lets me build it for one less. I'm trying to choose this one or this one. Oh man, they're both so good. Oh man. Okay, I might just grab this one.
Okay.
Once per turn, after you resolve the card in the 5th slot of your focus row, you may resolve it again, treating it as if it was in the 1st slot.
Okay. What was that? The towers or?
Venetian Arsenal?
Okay, so that's gonna go here?
Yeah, sure.
But you're on the other city.
Yeah. Now, if I built this, does that mean that this takes effect right away, or no? Oh, actually, I forgot about this card. So you buy 2 if you don't already have a Wonders type. Oh, no, I guess not.
Well, what would you do with it?
Build a city.
Okay, I guess. You'd have to put it in the plain slot, but yeah. Because this lets you redo that 5, but if it were here, you'd have to put the city in a plain slot.
Yeah.
And it has to be 2 spaces from, like, I think, friendly?
Yeah. That's fine. So that's all of my things. I could have had it cheaper, but it's fine. Whatever. I don't care.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna have I can't build another wonder because it's only 1.
Well, you're out of cities, too. You need at least...
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so yeah, I'll build a city on a legal space of the slot's terrain, lower within 2 spaces. So I guess, like, right here.
Yeah.
That's the only place, I think. Well, can I build adjacent?
No, it has to be within 2... Well, I don't think it can be adjacent to an existing city.
That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. No big deal.
Because, again, a mature city is surrounded by control markers.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Okay. So, my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so this goes here. I would have gotten a good, but it destroyed my control marker. Do you have any mature cities? No.
No.
Alright, so we ignore that. I'm going to take Early Empire with this good. Actually, do I want to flip something around first before I do that? I don't think I need to. No, I guess that's fine. Alright, so I'll just do Early Empire. I get one extra good. I turn one extra good in, so I get 3 control markers. So I'm going to do 1, 2, and I guess, well, I guess I'll do 3. And this gets put back like that. Alright, and it is your turn.
I'm going to use this one.
Okay.
Steam power.
Okay.
This is move each of your caravans up to 6 spaces.
Okay.
Now, do they both start in the capital city?
Yeah, from a mature city or their capital.
I see.
You have no mature,
Okay,
so they have
that's
to all start there.
Alright, so can I go in the same spot? Or
No, you can't. You can't trade with the same city state twice. I don't think.
Okay, that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, you could do that. And you get the Geneva diplomacy card. At the start of your turn, you may return 1 diplomacy card you have taken from another player. If you do, choose and take a different diplomacy card from that player. So if you were to trade with me in the future, you can utilize that to take a different card from me.
Weird. And then this one is another 6?
Yeah. You know what, go ahead and, I think you can trade. Go ahead and, I think you can trade with existing ones again. You just can't take their card again. So you could trade with them again to get more good tokens.
What?
You get 2.
What do you mean? Oh, just to get good tokens?
Right.
Well, no, because then I want to go here.
Alright.
Unless good tokens are pretty good. Ooh, I don't know. You know what? No, I'll just go try my way over there. So 1, 2. Oh, I can't land on a barbarian, huh?
No. You could go around.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
And now I can take this again up to 6 because of my wonder. It says I can take it again as if it was in the first slot.
Okay. You can only go on planes though, so you can't really move it.
Yeah, that's true.
But you could use that again, right?
They can move into spaces matching this luster and
Right.
board
So
as well
if
as
you
water.
spawned that one again here,
Yeah.
you can move this way with it, but that's about it.
I can move it on water.
No, you can't.
This one says
it
as
does?
well as water.
Oh, well, there you go. All right.
So can I actually go 1, 2?
I guess, sure.
That's what it says.
Okay, that's fine. I don't know. I've never played this before.
I know, but that's what it says.
Okay, whatever.
So,
All right, so you get 2 more good tokens. So
Yeah.
you've got, and then you get the diplomacy card for Carthage, which is this.
I'm just.
So here's your 4 good tokens that you can add, trade tokens that you can add to your cards.
Yeah. Okay.
And then this comes back to you.
And this one, I still can move it because it's starting from my capital. The one that was here.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just one. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I don't know if I can land in water or. Yeah, look, it says.
All right.
I don't.
That seems broken. Hold
I
on.
don't know if I can land in water or move.
Well,
through
I'm
it.
going to look at the rule book.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think you're limited on what you can do with these like, I don't think you can use a caravan twice like that.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. Let me look. All right. So, so what is it that you're trying to do now?
I was trying to land right here,
Okay.
but I don't know if I'm allowed to.
The player cannot place or move a caravan onto a water space or any space whose terrain corresponds to a higher focus row slot than the economy's card slot. It says water slot, but you said your Steam bypasses
Yeah,
that?
the steam power. The technology. It's a technology 3.
All right. Well, if you want to do that, go ahead. That's fine.
It's a boat.
Apparently.
Does it say anything about steam power in there? The technology?
Again, this rule book is scattered. It doesn't really help me. I'm reading the page on this, but...
Time to Google.
I'm not Googling. No. Okay. Alright, so are you finished? You have to assign your good tokens.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to move Barbarians. 5. Are there any Barbarians left? Yeah, there's some here. 5 goes this way. Can't go this way, so it goes back that way. And that's it. Okay, so now my turn. With Oracle, I can switch things around if I want. I am going to... I really don't want... Alright, let's do... I kind of like... Alright, I'm going to put Ironworking back up here. Swap 2 cards. That's with Oracle. And I'm going to do Mathematics, which is gain 5 things here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so I get 2, 3 techs. So I pass 3 twice. So the question is, what am I going to take? Alright, so with Early Empire, that is Culture. Place 2 control tokens on spaces matching the slots terrain or lower. Then place 1 control token on a space matching the slots terrain or lower that is adjacent to a friendly space. So that helps me spread out faster. Or I can do Pottery. What's Pottery? Pottery is, so that turns into Nationalism. Build 1 world wonder. Your production equals the slot's number. If this is in your 5th slot, your production equals 7. Okay, so I'm going to go with Nationalism instead of Pottery. So that comes out. And I'm going to go with, do I want mass production instead of ironworking? Replaceable parts. Gain 1 resource of your choice from your supply. Adventure TikTok. That just gives me free stuff. I don't need that. Let's go with, I guess we'll go with Civil Service instead of Early Empire. Alright, so that's it for me.
I'm going to just use my mathematics card.
Okay.
And use all of the supply things.
That's
so that's
10?
10.
My god. Okay.
Yeah, is it 10?
Yeah, there's 5 on there.
Yeah, okay. So 10.
So that puts you up to
20.
Alright, so you pass a 3 and a 4. So you get 1 Tech 3 card and 1 Tech 4 card.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to resolve some Barbarians.
When do I replace my Tech 1 cards?
Whenever you want. You can replace a 3 with a 1.
Oh.
Or a 1 with a 3, rather.
See.
Alright, Barbarians.
Oh, I can replace 1 all the way to 3?
Yes, you can.
Oh.
Barbarians respawn. We've got C and I and D is the, okay, and F is there. Okay.
Can I replace this with a 4?
Yes, you can.
Sure.
Okay. So what'd you replace?
The this one.
Okay. Mass media. So you had your Early Empire card, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that means I can get rid of all my 2s and 3s since I'm now on Technology 4. Is that what you're saying?
What do you mean get rid of them?
Like, I don't have to look through them anymore. I can just look through the 4s
Yes.
since I'm at 4th age?
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Again, when you get to 24, you go back to 15 again.
Okay.
And you just keep looping and getting all the Tech 4 cards.
Okay, and every time you pass this flag, it means to research, to replace the card. Is that what you're saying?
What? Every time you place the Roman numeral, every time you pass Roman numeral 4, you get to take a 4 Tech.
Yeah, the flag thing. This
That's
red...
the 4.
Yeah, the red banner. Okay.
Just like with the other Roman numerals on here.
Okay.
Okay. So, it's my turn. I spawn the Barbarians. I may do, actually...
Oh, can I take it again since it was the last slot again?
What was it?
That was the mathematics.
Yeah, go ahead. So you can do math.
So, but I can only do it on the first slot. So that's what?
1 space. So you move your wheel up by 1.
Okay. 1. 21. Okay.
Alright. Ironworking. I'm going to have to do something about that Barbarian probably.
Oh, I get 2 trade tokens.
4,
for this mathematics technology.
Oh, okay. Oh. Place. Oh, I forgot. I get 1. How'd you get 2?
Because I did it again on the first slot.
Okay. Well, I'll put it on. I guess I'll put it on. I guess I'll put it on silver service. All right. So, getting back to my turn, I guess I'll do ironworking to get rid of that barbarian before he causes any trouble. So that means I will roll a die for myself. To 1 plus the 5 is 6. Actually, no. 5 plus 3 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. He has a 5 plus 2 is 7. So my 9 beats his 7. So that goes away. I get a good and a regular. I get a trade token, which I'll put there. Actually, I'll put it there. And then I get a good of my choice, which coming up.
Sorry, I'm just looking.
Culture and rock. Or diamond. I guess I'll do this culture one. Okay. And then ironworking goes back this way. Alright. And I think that ends my turn.
Okay. I will do mass media.
Okay.
And I will place 3 control tokens on spaces matching this slot's terrain or lower that are adjacent to friendly cities.
Okay.
So, I guess I'll do this one, and this one.
Okay. Anything else?
I can't take it again. So yeah, I think
Alright, this goes to the blank side. Okay, so I'm going to go with a World Wonder, I think. Okay, so the Patala Palace. You can have 4 diplomacy cards from each other player. When you build this wonder, you may take a total of 3 diplomacy cards of your choice from other players. My gosh. Well, I need this. Well, do I? Let's go with this one. When building cities, you can build in empty spaces on the edge of the map as if they were 2 spaces of friendly space. That's weird. I guess I'll build the lighthouse. So, all right. So I'm gonna build. I say this is gonna be 5. Build 1 World Wonder. Your production equals this slot's number. Or if this card is in the 5th slot, your production is 7. So that's 7. But I need 8. So I'm going to give up my diamond to make that 9. So I have enough for the Great Lighthouse. So I'm going to take the lighthouse token and put it under that city. And I think that's it.
it's
Alright.
confuzzled.
No, there's a lot to think about. So you replaced your
Yeah.
from the previous turn. You forgot to pick a 3.
Yeah,
So now you got
sorry.
your 3. Okay. So now it's your turn.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll do the masonry, and I'll perform up to 2 attacks within 2 spaces of a friendly space
Okay.
with a combat value of 5.
Okay.
So that's this one and this one.
Yep. So here's your die. Well, for which one first?
This one.
All right, that's on a 3. So it's 5. You beat it.
5. Okay.
So you get 1 good token,
Okay.
and you're gonna roll for that one.
Yes.
1, 2. You beat it. You got it. 1 plus 2 is 3. Your 2 plus 5 is 7.
And every time you beat it,
You get a good. Yeah. So you have 2 good tokens to assign there.
Okay. How do you know when you win?
What do you mean when you win?
Like, when's the end of the game?
Remember I told you when these are
Oh, I see.
when one player has a control token on each of these cards.
I see.
There's 2 objectives per card, so you could just complete one of them.
I see. I see. I see. Okay. Jesus, I don't know anymore.
All right. So I'm going to use the Oracle. Actually, I'm going to... Huh?
I can take it again.
Attack what, though?
No, I'm not going to attack. I can reinforce, right?
Yeah, you can reinforce.
Reinforce the number of controls. Okay, just the one. So it has to be, I think, grass.
Okay. Barbarians move. 6. They move this way. And that's it.
It doesn't have to be grass. It just says the value of the slot's number, right?
Okay.
So
Yes. So anyone that you
anything?
want. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So I move the Barbarian
Okay.
this way.
Okay.
All right. So now my turn. I'm going to use the Oracle to swap 2 cards around. I'm going to put nationalism back up here, I think. And the question is, can I do some tomfoolery again? And you resolve this card in the first or second slot of your focus from the trade that's been the 3rd slot. I don't like it, but that would be 7, 9. All right, I don't have enough for that. All right, so maybe instead I will build 1 city on a legal space of this slot's terrain or lower within 4 spaces of a friendly space. You can count through water. So I'm going to put another city down and put that here, I think. And I think that's all I can do. So these all move down. Okay.
Spaces of a friendly city. Can I build a city on a barbarian camp?
You can. They just won't spawn there anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can actually get rid of them like that?
Yeah.
Build. Okay. All right. I'll do that. No, I'll build a city. Build 1 city on a legal space of this slot's terrain. I might just build on a mountain.
Okay. Up to you.
Within 4 spaces, right?
Mm-hmm. So you're building a city?
Yes. Up to 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it can be adjacent to a thing? To a city-state? Or no? Or keep forgetting?
I don't...
If not, don't worry about it.
I don't know if it can.
Okay. Probably not. I don't know.
When building a city, that's culture. Cannot be put on a water space. Cannot contain... I guess you can put it next to one, just not on it.
Okay. I'll just build a city right here.
Okay.
And, wait, is that a good thing to do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. No, I won't do that. Can I build it here?
Is it 4 spaces?
1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah.
So right on the barbarian camp?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. And then I can take the action again
Yeah.
at a first level. So can I build it here?
1,
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you can. Okay.
Now what?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. I am probably going to swap cards again, maybe.
This is hard.
Actually, first, you have any mature cities?
Yes, 2.
Alright, so you get 2 good tokens. I have 2 mature cities. I've got 1 here and 1 here. So we get some good tokens. I'm going to put them on nationalism. And with the Oracle, I can swap 2... Oh, I messed that up. Swap 2 adjacent cards, not any card. Alright, so from here on out, I got to remember that. They have to be adjacent, not in any order. So I'll swap nationalism and foreign trade, just to move that up. And I think I'll activate... Place 2 control tokens. So I guess I'll activate Civil Service and use this. That gives me 3. Okay, then place 1 control token on a space matching the slot's terrain or lower that is adjacent to a friendly space. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to then use this to put 4 down, basically. So this goes back that way, and that goes away. So 4, I'm going to go 1, 2, with oil, and 3, 4. All right, and these move up. Okay. All right. Oh, you.
Oh, okay. I'll do steam power.
Okay.
And I'll do now. I can only trade to your capital city.
You can trade anyone.
To any of your cities?
Yeah, any of them. Yeah.
Because they're mature? Is that what it is?
I think you can trade, yeah, because they're mature. I think you only start in a mature. It doesn't say that you can't trade with immature cities.
Okay. So for this one, I'll finish this one here.
Okay.
And just take how many goods?
2.
2. Okay. And with this guy, I'll start it from here because it's a mature city.
Okay.
And I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. Okay. So that goes back, and you get one of my cards. I don't know what that is, but it's public knowledge.
Oh, what does it mean? I don't get it.
The bluest player control tokens contribute toward your city's maturity. So if I put control tokens around this one, this counts toward that city's maturity.
I see. Interesting.
You don't have to fight me away to mature your city, basically.
And then I can do that again, only on green terrain because of this
Right.
thing. So I can do that with both, I think. So I'll do... But it can only... damn. Is this a green field or
That's a
the
hill.
second one?
That's a hill, yeah.
You know what? I never took into account what your city was built on. Like, the city-state is built on what? A plain?
Grass, yeah.
I'm sure it didn't apply because I'm always using the 5th slot, but
Yeah.
I should have
That's fine.
at least. Okay, so we'll do... Son of a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can only do that. Now what happens if you attack my caravan?
It goes away, I think. I don't think I can attack your caravan. I mean, if I can, I'm not gonna.
I don't know.
I'm not that mean.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Can I do that?
I guess.
All right. Water.
All right. So you get
2 more goods?
Yeah. That's so overpowered.
You have that technology too, though.
Yeah.
You can do the same.
I could, but I just choose not to.
I just do it twice.
Okay.
Ugh. That wonder is ridiculous. Sure.
All right. You finished?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. This goes this way, and Barbarians move. Die. 3. Do I keep? No. All right. That's it. What 3? 3s go this way. So here. And there's no other barbarians on the table. Okay, so now I get to take my turn. I'm going to go with mathematics probably and level up a tech. So I'm going to spend this good or trade token, that's 6. So 14 plus 6 is 20. And I get a 4, level 4 tech. So the question is, what do I... Oh, I forgot to swap things around first. So before I do that, with Oracle, I'm going to swap nationalism and ironworking, then use mathematics, move that up 6, and come back down here. And now I get a 4 tech, and I'm tempted to replace nationalism. Build one ward wonder, production equals +7. So then if you build a city, place will take control. Wow. All right, I'm going to go with urbanization. And these go on that, and that's that. Okay, your turn.
I'm gonna go for mathematics.
Mathematics. All right, that's a lot of.
Actually, it says, are these one-time uses? These city-states?
No, you can use them. What does it say?
Geneva. At the start of your turn, you may return one diplomacy card you have taken from another player. If you do choose, and take a different diplomacy card from that player.
All right.
So I'll trade this one.
Okay.
When defending, increase your combat value by 2 unless the blue... That's so stupid. I guess it's good for barbarians.
Is that what that is?
When defending, increase your combat value by 2 unless the blue player is attacking.
Oh, okay.
This game is literally made for more than 2 players.
Well,
that's unfortunate. Like, everything I've been...
The more... diplomacy cards help us out together, like...
Yeah.
But...
Alright, I'm going to use mathematics, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So, 12, let's see.
12.
That's 1, 2, 3, that's 9. You go back to that 15, and then another 9 from 15 is 24. Again? So you get like 3 tech 3 cards, or 3 tech 4 cards, and you're back to 15 again.
Plus the 1 that I'm going to take again after I...
Alright, so you're up to 16.
So how many techs?
4 tech, you get 3 tech 4s.
3 tech 4s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you completed this objective, clearly.
Okay.
So you get a control marker there.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so I only get 3 of those. Jesus. Wow, that's disgusting. Alright, I'm getting this one. And it's your turn, right?
Is it?
I think so. I'm just choosing 2 more. I don't know, freak.
Alright, well while you're doing that, I'm going to activate this. This will spawn Barbarians again. We have C here, and nothing else. Oh, I. Okay. And it is my turn. I'm going to use urbanization to build a city. It says here, build 1 city on a legal space, which I'm going to put it here. And if you build a city, place up to 2 control tokens adjacent to that city. So 1, 2, that makes it mature immediately.
Nice.
That gives me a total of 5 mature cities, which completes this objective, populace.
Mm-hmm.
And this goes to, I should have done my oracle first, which do I want to at this point? I'm going to actually swap these first, and then use this action, slide these up, and do that.
What's the bottom of that one? 2 what?
2 yellow wonders.
Okay. Ooh, you're almost there. Right.
All right. It is your turn.
Now, can those get taken away? The objectives, like do they fluctuate sometimes?
No, they are the same objectives throughout the entire game.
But like, are they like
at the beginning of every new game? New ones are.
I know that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking like if I destroyed one of your cities, for example, does that objective goes away?
No, it does not. Once you achieve the objective, it is permanently there.
I see. Okay. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. All right. I'm going to. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Whatever. Okay. I'll do this one.
Okay.
Place 3 controls tokens on spaces matching the slot's terrain or lower.
Okay.
I don't even know what the objectives are. What is that? A second one?
This?
Yeah, the second one on the bottom.
2 blue wonders.
Oh, jeez. I don't think I'm gonna win this.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I don't think so. Alright. 3 control tokens on spaces. That was 1. Oh, if I control this, do I have to get rid of the Barbarian first?
What do you mean control it?
Like I have to place control
markers. You can't put a control marker on a Barbarian space.
Okay, that's fine. So 1, 2. I don't know if that counted as water or not, but whatever.
It's a mountain.
Okay. 1, 2.
Okay. And you're done?
Yes. Yes, sir.
All right. This moves up to the blank end. I cannot allow that Barbarian to attack me, so I'm going to have to go after it probably. I mean, I could risk it, but... Yeah. You know what? I mean, technically, I don't need to worry about that anymore. Using the Oracle, I'm going to switch Urbanization up to the second slot. And... Can I do anything with that? 2, 4... Nope, nope, nope. Okay. That would give me... Nope, okay. I'm going to attack the Barbarian. Here. And I will roll my die. It's a 1 plus 5... Well, no, it's plus 3, which is... 5 plus 3 is at 8, it's 9. 9, and then his roll is 5 plus 1 is 6, so I still beat it. So this goes away, I get a good marker, and actually, how much do I have left on that? I have 20. Alright, so I'll put that here, and I get also a thing of my choice. So I'm going to take a diamond, and this goes down here.
Mm-hmm.
And it is your turn.
I'm actually going to use Urbanization, and I'll buy this for 7 coins.
Ooh, okay. So where are you putting that? Palata Palace? Patala.
I guess I'll put
Patala Palace. You can have 4 diplomacy cards from each other player. When you build this wonder, you may take a total of 3 diplomacy cards of your choice from other players. So
do I take all 3 of yours?
There you go. This is your diplomacy. That's your wonder. Where do you want to put this?
I guess there.
Okay. All right. Are you finished?
Yeah. It's your turn. Oh, it says I can buy another. I can take another one of this action.
All
I can build a city.
If you want to.
Yeah, I'll build a city. Oh, snap. Oh, it has to be on grassland, huh?
It does.
Build a city on a legal space within 5 spaces.
Mm-hmm. Well, you could there. This is adjacent to that.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you come up here.
I could. I feel bad because that's like your...
Domain.
Yeah. I won't be mean.
You do you.
No, I'm not going to do that. That's rude.
Okay. Are you finished?
Yeah.
Alright, Barbarians move 1. They move left by 1. So this one takes out your caravan.
Hold on. Then if you build a city, place up to 2 control tokens adjacent to that city.
Alright.
I'm sorry. I
So
forgot to do that.
1 there and 1 here?
Only this one. Because that's a hill.
Oh, okay. This barbarian knocked out your caravan.
That's mean. Weird.
Alright. That's the only... Oh, and this barbarian moves this way. Okay. I will do... I'm going to use my oracle to swap 2 cards. I'm going to get foreign trade down here, mathematics up there. I'm going to use my mathematics to get 6 points on here. That's it pushes me past 24 to 16, so I get a level 4 upgrade. And the 4 upgrade, I don't have a lot of choices here, but let's go with, I'll just upgrade flight. I don't know if I don't really need flight. You know what, let's just go with mass media. Why not? Okay. And that, I got past the 24 spot, so I get this objective done.
Oh, so you win.
No, I need 1 on each card. 3 objectives.
Oh, man.
Alright, your turn.
I don't know this.
You got this.
That's fine. Where's the one that said...
If you can only see her engine over there, it's ridiculous. Like, these cards.
I'm trying to keep track of everything.
I'll tell you this. Just take 1 more turn so I can end the game.
Oh, okay. Alright. I'll just... that's fine, that's fine. I'll just get rid of...
I'm gonna win on the next turn.
Really?
Yes. I'm just saying, I can. Unless, you know,
I could just, like, blow up your capital.
if you want to try and blow up my capital, go ahead.
It's fine, it's fine. That's funny. I'll just attack. I'll do attacks. I'm gonna attack this thing.
Alright. So, here, die for you. Barbarian rolls a 6 plus
A 3.
hill, which is, that's 9. 9 plus...
I had a 5. So that's
8.
8. But it says...
You have a bonus?
It says, when defending or when attacking a target other than Carthage, increase your combat value by 1 for each city-state token and friendly city within 2 spaces of the defending space.
That gives you 1, 2. So yeah, you're good. So this goes away, you get a good token.
Mm-hmm. And I also increased my combat value by 2 as well.
I believe you.
It just says it right there.
I believe you. I don't have time to read all of your cards.
I know. So
what
4,
are you attacking? This
I was
one?
attacking that one as well.
4.
It's 9.
4, you beat it.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm just saying, you beat it.
Alright, end the game. Go ahead, you win. I'm curious.
Alright, I'm going to use Oracle to swap these 2 around. And then I'm going to build a wonder.
Mm-hmm.
It says, if you built, okay, so it's 5. I'm going to build a yellow wonder.
Yep.
It's 10, so I need to get 10 more.
Wow.
On this is a diamond and stones, that's 9, and then a good token is 10. So I'm going to build that. That goes on any one of my cities, it doesn't matter. I've completed my 2nd yellow wonder, and
Good job.
that's 3 objectives.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you think?
I think I'd rather play the game.
The game?
On PC.
I'll tell you what, setting this up and then trying to get rule clarifications was a pain in the butt. Halfway through setup, I'm like, why am I doing this? Why don't I just play the video game? It's so much easier to get into and play. I mean, I like this engine here. I like how you can upgrade cards, tech. Like, that's cool. I didn't really care about the trading, like trading with city-states and getting diplomacy cards. It's not my style anyway, but I appreciate it that when you do something like that, you get a card that sort of benefits the two of you. It's like, if you get diplomacy cards from me, typically it benefits each other to do that. So you can form alliances in this game. What worries me, though, is that if you're playing more than 2 players, it's easy for 2 people to gang up on 1, possibly. I don't know. But you had a better engine. Like, you were more advanced than I was, but I got everything I needed for the objectives before. Like, I had to slow down with that and focus on that. But you had so many cards and abilities, and like, you were...
I could have been mean a bunch of times with that. That was insane.
If you resolve this card in the fish slot, choose 1 space. In that space, all adjacent spaces destroy all unreinforced control tokens. I guess. What would you have done, though?
I had a lot of military stuff, but I didn't really want to go the military route. I just got these because they were cheap.
So you could have removed my control tokens? Is that what you meant?
I could
When did you get that? Was
like
that before I put my thing?
Yeah, that was like two turns before you put your thing.
All right. Well, you could have. It would have taken me longer. I would have used my mass media, which I just upgraded to put more control tokens down.
I don't know. It was okay. The control tokens were meh. The board was meh. I didn't mind the cards. It felt like the wonders were really lackluster. But except for that, there's only one wonder that I really loved, which was the double up. That was insane.
That was good. There was a couple of things that you were doing that were like, I felt like were overpowered. This saved my butt, this ability. The fact that every time I kill a barbarian, I purposely kept a barbarian alive, didn't take over their camp so that they would keep respawning, and then that way I can get more of these tokens.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that. I didn't even pay attention to the objectives, honestly.
You were too busy focusing on your...
I was just building, that's all. Like, it was okay.
Look at my board compared to yours. You're all over the place. Mine's nice and organized and packed.
My cards are insanely a lot. There's a lot to it. But, I mean, I feel like this game is more than 2 players. This is a more than 2 player game.
Yeah, it's also I like it. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's crap. It's not. It's a good game. The rulebook, on the other hand, I think more references would have been nice. Like, again, a list of ways that you earn those blue tokens, these good tokens. A list of them, just so I don't forget. Oh, I beat a barbarian this turn, I get a token. Oh, I did this turn, I get 2. Just this was not enough. I would have preferred a couple of pages of quick reference so that I could easily, without having to flip pages and figure stuff out. You know what I mean? So the rulebook, I think, could have been better. The gameplay itself, I like the idea of expanding the barbarians. This felt like a streamlined civilization game. And this video game was meant to be played in, like, 10 hours, 12 hours plus?
These cards alone, like the 1 from the city-state and 3 of your cards, just were nullified. Like, I couldn't... They didn't mean anything to me.
Because we weren't at war. Because we weren't... Yeah.
So, it's... I feel like this is, like, a super high player amount.
It's not bad. I prefer... The video game is easier in terms of... Look how many pieces to deal. Like, again, it took me 30 to 45 minutes to set up the game. I'm sitting there looking, okay, is that a red... It's a red color. It's a tiny symbol. It's a shield, circle shield. Okay, do I have the right city-state? Yep, okay, that's 1. And then I was like, okay, is this blue? It's a diamond. Oh, what's this? So I'm like sitting there, setting all this up, trying to get these modular boards to come together from the rulebook, which was small. Like, again, with my poor eyesight, I'm sitting there trying to put this all together.
And there's a balance issue too, I think, because it doesn't really matter whether you advance your tech. Only like a couple techs, like maybe 1 or 2, but the rest are really combat based. So it doesn't really matter if you're playing a 2-player game. It doesn't really matter if you're gonna like skyrocket in tech.
Yeah. I don't know. It depends on what your playstyle is. I mean, I also think it depends on what your starting civilization is too.
Yeah.
You had Egypt. I was expecting you to build a lot more wonders than you did.
I completely didn't even realize about blue and yellow, but I built red, which I probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, I was questioning your decision.
That's fine.
But still, I mean, would you play this again, or would you rather play the video game?
Video game,
All
for
right.
sure.
I would too. I would play this again in the right situation. Like, I like this. Mm-hmm. This is cool. I like that. This was okay. But this is the biggest selling point for me right here, is how this action system works. That was my biggest takeaway from this. Mm-hmm. Everything else could be digitalized, which it is, and it's easier to follow. Mm-hmm. So yeah, do I recommend this? To a very niche kind of gamer, honestly. Do you like, I guess my question to you is, do you like civilization games? Do you regularly play hex-based war games? Are you like a tabletop war gamer and you love the idea of spending many hours figuring out modular boards, putting them together, seeing like are you a board game 4X kind of gamer where you like long drawn out games? This one was not. I've played other 4X games on tabletop that take a lot longer than this to play. So this is more streamlined, but I do recommend it. But I think it's only going to appeal to certain people. The video gamers are going to look at this and go, well, I have very little reason to pay X and X money to pick this up when I can just play the video game. You know what I mean? So again, it's a very niche thing, I think. I'm not saying it's bad either. Like, it's a middle of the road kind of game for me with very specific tastes in terms of like, what kind of gamer are you? You know, would I pick this up? I think it's going to appeal to certain people only. The die randomness, the combat randomness, I didn't really care for that. You could mitigate it by upgrading your tech, but yeah. So, any other comments before we go?
I don't recommend this one.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe, but like you said, it's for like a niche type of audience.
I think it is. I'm going to play the video game probably. Mm-hmm. Civilization: A New Dawn. If you guys haven't already subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube, that way you can stay up to date with any new content I have to publish. This is Vincent Natalie. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye.